Hello dear community, hope you are doing well. So here is an exam for high school students year 2. So here I left the name of my Instagram account where you can contact me. Any questions, anything, you can go and contact me there. Okay, I also leave some quick lessons and some reels. So yeah, okay. So here is the text and here are the questions. You of course can pause, read the text, do the activities and then correct with me, okay? I also can leave this subject down below in the description box. I think I will, yeah. Okay, so on Wednesday morning, the Ilyushin 76 transport plane was bound for Tindouf in southeast Algeria, slammed into a field near the Boufarik air base shortly after it took off. The aircraft was mostly carrying army personnel and their family members on their way back to their barracks in the country's far south. The plane, which came down shortly after being refueled, erupted into flames before it hit the ground, witnesses told AFP. Several papers praised the pilot. Ismail Dusan quoted witnesses who said he had managed to steer the plane away from nearby homes. The pilot saved hundreds of people from certain death, wrote Arabic language Al-Khabar. Hundreds of ambulances and dozens of fire trucks with sirens wailing rushed to the scene of the crash in an inhabited area where one person was injured on the ground by debris. Firefighters took 2 hours to extinguish the blaze, Algerian media reported. The Ain Naja military hospital in Algiers, where the bodies were transported, has set up a psychological support unit for victims, relatives, and witnesses of the accident. There was no announcement regarding funeral arrangements, and many of the victims' bodies had yet to be identified. Several large companies took out advertising space in newspapers to offer condolences to the families of the 10 crew members and 247 passengers who died. The North African country has suffered a series of military and civilian aviation disasters, but Wednesday's was the Algeria's deadliest ever plane crash and the world's fourth costliest. Liberté, Thursday, April 2018. So now we will start answering the questions. Of course, you can read and reread the text. Okay, so we have choose the right answer. The text above is or So of course this text we have here, this is the source Liberté, Thursday, April 2018. وشنو هي la source تاع le text ديالنا? So the text is of course a newspaper article. Okay, this is the correct answer. Okay, so it is a newspaper article with Mr. Red, usual. Okay, so are the following statements true or false according to the text? So here we go to the first one. The aircraft was mostly carrying only one army personnel. So is it true or false? So here personnel, okay? Personnel. Yeah, personnel. Okay, yes. So was it really carrying only one army personnel? So no, of course, carrying army personnel was mostly carrying army personnel and their family members. Okay, not only army personnel, but also their family members. So here it is, of course, false. F. Okay, so the pilot saved hundreds of people from the certain death. So is it true or false? So of course this one is true. The pilot saved hundreds of people from the certain death. So it is true. Okay, we move to the next one. Firefighters took few minutes to extinguish the fire. So is it true or false? Did they really take few minutes? So we go back to the text. It is mentioned, I guess, here in the last paragraph. No. Yeah, here. Firefighters took 2 hours. 2 hours, that was much longer than 2 minutes. So this one is false. Okay, with Mr. Red, F. It is false. Okay, we move to the next one. 247 passengers died in Boufarik's plane crash. Is it true or false? So no, not 247. So it is false. Okay, this is A. Move now to the next question. Answer the following questions according to the text. So we have, where was the direction of the illusion? Where was it? So of course, when you answer, كي تجاوبوا على هاد les questions عندكم sujet, verbe, complément. Okay? Yeah. So easy peasy, right? So we have the we look for the subject. What is it? So we say that where was the direction of the illusion? So its direction was in, where was it? Or the direction of the here, like this, we just can copy this here. I will just remove this. Yes, oopsie. Yeah, so we can say like this. We can answer like this. Yes, of course, the first one is capitalized. And of course, Mr. Red, we call him. The direction of the illusion was where? Was in Tindouf. Okay, so where was it? It was in Tindouf. Okay, or we just can say its direction was in Tindouf, not Tindouf. Okay, full stop. Next question, what do we have? In the next question we have, why did several papers praise the pilot, Smail Dusan? So, of course, subject, verb, and then the object. So we have the pilot, we have several papers praise the pilot, Smail Dusan, because he had managed to steer the plane away from nearby homes. The pilot saved hundreds of people from certain death. Okay? So this is why the several papers praise to the pilot Smail Dusan. Okay, this is why. So here now we go to the answer. We say several papers. Yes, praised the pilot Mr. Smail Dusan. Because why? So قالوا لنا لماذا؟ donc نقولوا لأن. Okay, so because he had managed. So read well the text. قراو bien النص باش تقدروا تجاوبوا تفكروا directement les réponses تجاوبوهم directement. Or then of course you can check, and it's better to check in the text. Okay? Yes, to steer the plane away from nearby homes. The pilot saved hundreds of people from certain death. The pilot saved hundreds of people. Remember this, the plural of person is people, okay? From certain death, of people from certain death, full stop. And the answer, of course, with Mr. Red. Yes, this is a name, it's not. Okay, we move to the next question. Is the plane crash disaster the deadliest ever in North Africa? So yes, it is mentioned in the last paragraph. Yes, it is. This is the shortest question answer ever. So we say, is the plane crash disaster the deadliest ever in North Africa? Yes, it is. Yes, comma, it is. Full stop, and of course we call out Mr. Red. Okay, we move to the next task. In which paragraph are the ideas mentioned? Okay, so now we go to this first one, this first idea. We have two ideas, right? So the Ain Nada military hospital has set up a psychological support unit for victims, relatives, and witnesses of the accident. So in which paragraph is it mentioned? So of course it is mentioned in paragraph, let's count. This is paragraph 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here, the Ain Nada military hospital in Algiers, where the bodies were transported, has set up a psychological support for the family, the victims, relatives, and witnesses of the accident. So it is mentioned in paragraph 4. Okay, we call out Mr. Red, please. And paragraph 4. Okay? Yeah. Now with the next one, the families of the victims received condolences from several large companies. So which paragraph is this idea mentioned? So of course it is mentioned in paragraph after this paragraph 4, and this is paragraph 5. So of course it is mentioned here is, okay? Yeah. So it is mentioned in paragraph number 5, okay? Good. So we call also Mr. Red. Please, Mr. Red, come. Can you please come? Okay, so 5. 5, 5. Yes, 5. Where is 5? Yeah. Here's 5. Okay, question or task number 5. What or who do the underlined words refer to in the text? So the first one, we have it in paragraph 1, and we have he in paragraph 2. We will answer directly, okay? So it in paragraph 1, what does it refer to? So it refers to what? So of course باش تعرفوا هذه الكلمة كيقولوا لكم what does it refer to معناتها هم يقولوا لكم واش تعوض في النص. دونك باش تعرفوها واش تعوض في النص تقراو اللي قبلها، اوكي؟ دونك it هذه نقراو اللي قبلها واش عندنا. On Wednesday morning the Egyptian boat plane was bound from Tindouf in South Algeria, slammed into a field near the Bufaric airbase. Shortly after it took off. وشنو هي اللي took off؟ وشنو هي؟ دونك اللي اللي طلعت اللي حلقت، اوكي؟ اللي هي the airplane, okay? So the illusion airplane, okay? Transport airplane, okay? So this is the right answer, okay? Good. دونك it تعوض هذه. ما هي التي حلقت في السماء؟ هاد الطائرة هي اللي حلقت في السماء، اوكي؟ دونك التي هذه ولا هي تعوض هذه. D'accord? Okay, now we move to the next one. So we go directly to paragraph 2. Here we have he. So several papers praised to the pilot Ismail Dusan quoted witnesses who said he. So he وشنو هو هي؟ شكون هو اليوم يهضروا عليه؟ دونك يهضروا على مستر اسماعيل دوسان. Right? So we copy this and we paste it here. Okay, so اسماعيل دوسان. So he refers to he تعوض ولا تمعني على Mr. اسماعيل دوسان. Okay, now we move to expression. Find in the text the words or expressions closest in meaning to the following. So we have the first one, crashed. Okay, so we go to the first paragraph and we look for the synonym of crashed. In this is paragraph 1, and of course the synonym of crashed is slammed. Okay, copy this and paste it here. Okay, we call out Mr. Red, of course. Of course, you do not, oops, I recalled Miss Red Orange, but it's fine. Orange or black, orange or red, not the same, but okay, fine, no problem. Okay, we move to the next one. We have was able to. So the synonym of was able to in paragraph 2. So 1, 2. Where is the synonym of was able to? So of course it is had, managed to. Okay, so this is the right answer, and we said قلناها هذه درناها ديجا premier trimestre باللي was able to السينونيم تاعها هو managed to. Okay, alright, so with Mr. Red please. Okay, now we move to complete the following table. We have the nouns and the adjectives, so this is so important. Okay, so we have the adjective. The first one we have natural, and you give the noun. نعنا l'adjectif هنايا نتوما تمدوا le nom. نديكم le nom ندو l'adjectif. So the first thing عنا natural. What is the noun of natural? Of course it is nature. Okay, so nature. Next one we have distraction. What is the adjective of distraction? وشنو هي الادجكتيف تاع distraction? So of course it is distractive. Okay, with Mr. Red please. Distractive. Yes, it is. It's 7 p.m. Okay, next one we have harmful. What is the noun of harmful? Of course it is harm. Okay, harm. Next one we have charity. What is the adjective of charity? What is it? So it is charitable. Okay, with Mr. Red please. Charitable. Okay, charitable. Next we move to rewrite sentence B. So that it means I don't know from where did this come. So we have rewrite sentence B. So that it means the same as sentence A. And we have the first one here, the pilots
saved hundreds of people from certain death wrote الخبر. So الخبر wrote. So what is this? Can you guess what is it? So of course it is direct and indirect speech, right? Yeah. So الخبر so هما مدوكم هنايا قالوا لكم the pilot saved hundreds of people from certain death wrote الخبر. لهنا قالوا لكم الخبر wrote. واش كتب الخبر؟ دونك نعاودو نوليو نقولو الخبر wrote that. We go here and we write that. Remember, yak. Donc with red, please. Yes, red. So wrote what? Wrote that the pilot subject. The pilot وش به؟ The pilot had saved. علاش had saved? I will explain. دوك نشرح لكم علاش had saved hundreds of people from death simply. Okay, so here, yes, hundreds. Okay, so with red and then I explain علاش درناها لهنايا. The pilot had saved hundreds of people. had saved. علاش قلنا had saved هنايا؟ قلنا had saved علاش؟ باسكو لهنا عندنا wrote هنايا مدولنا wrote في الباست. wrote le présent تاعها سي right present simple of the verb to write is write, and in the past we say wrote. وحنا كي كنا عندنا الفيرب لهنايا في الباست اوتوماتيكمون لهنا الفيرب يتبدل. Okay, so we say الخبر wrote that the pilot had saved. وقلنا باللي كي يكون عندنا reporting verb in the past simple الفيرب هنايا من past simple يرجع للpast من past simple يولي وشنو؟ have or had plus past participle of the verb. Okay, so الخبر wrote that the pilot had saved. Okay, past perfect. Okay, past simple to past perfect. Had saved, have in the past, had plus past participle of the verb to save, which is saved hundreds of people from death. Simply. Okay, I hope I am clear, and I of course will link you with the video of this lesson down in the description box. Okay, you can revise from that video I did before. Okay, now he asked, have you seen the crash of the plane? He asked. واش نقدروا نقولوا هنايا؟ So he asked. نحيو هادوما، نحيو الكالن ياك، نحيو الكالن ونحيو these quotation marks, they are not here. Yes, the quotation marks. So, and we say, what do we say here? I will just call out Mr. Red. Yes, and he asked if they had seen the crash of the plane. Okay, yeah. Why? علاش؟ باسكو لهنا he asked have you أروي يسقسي فيه شفت الافيون كي طاحت ودارت لاكسيدون هذيك شفتها الكراش تاع الافيون أو يسقسي فيه هذه في ستيل ديريكت. عاود قال الكلمة كيما جات الجملة اللي طاوها له كيما وساها جابها وقالها بالكالن وبالكوتيشن ماركس. هنايا راهو يسقسي فيه دو ستيل in the indirect speech. What is he saying? He is reporting. He said he asked if either. Okay, either. Donc he asked if they had seen. هنايا عندنا الverb, the reporting verb is in the past simple, and the verb here seen is the verb to see, right? In the past simple we say seen. Okay, donc قلنا بلي كي تبدل past bien sûr كيكون عندنا reported verb in the past simple هنايا الverb إذا كان في الpast يتبدل of course. إذا كان reporting verb in the present هنايا الverb ما يتبدلش بصح إذا كان في الpast of course يتبدل. seen هنا تولي had seen. okay and of course I will link you. قلت لكم نخلي لكم لو لين تاع الفيديو اللي درناها أبروبو دو cette leçon نخليها لتحت تشوفوها تعاودوا توليو ليها تريفيزيوها بيان باسكو سي اون ديتاي. اوكي تلقاوها بالديتاي كامل لا لوسون مع كاع لي طون اوكي ني دايرتهم. دونك if they had seen the crash of the plane. Next, witnesses say he has managed to steer the plane away from nearby homes. And then they say وش they say. دونك لهنايا same thing. لهنا برك عندنا reporting verb وين راح اسكو راه في البريزون لا في الباست؟ وين راه؟ دونك لهنايا الريبورتين verb yes it is in the present simple. yes دونك كي يكون present simple يتبدل هنا الverb ولا لا؟ so of course no it doesn't change. الverb كي يكون لهنا reporting verb يكون في البريزون الverb هنايا ما يتبدلش. اذا كان في الباست يتبدل. so what do we say? we read please. okay and then we say they say that he وشنو he has managed to steer the plane la 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 la. okay etc etc. the next the rest of the sentence. now we move to the next task. yes before I move to the fourth task I will just write here that had plus past participle وش معناتها؟ هذا هو ال past perfect. okay past perfect right. just remember هذه it's just a rule. smaller please. yes it's just a rule with another color. remember this. okay had plus past participle. yes sorry past participle past in the past perfect. هذا هو ال past perfect. past perfect تلقاو فيه had plus participatif du verbe. هاي had seen had saved. okay yes هذا لهنايا present perfect. علاش present perfect؟ كم تشوفوا كيفاش تفرقوا بين past perfect present perfect. ال past perfect تلقاو فيه ال verb to have in the past plus past participle had in the past يعني le verb to have in the past اللي هو had plus participatif du verbe. هذا ال past perfect. وال present perfect تلقاو فيه has plus past participle. donc have to have تلقاوه في ال present. هذا هو ال present perfect. تلقاو have or has على حسب السوجي. إذا كان سوجي في he she or it has. وإذا كان they we you have. donc have or has plus past participle هو present perfect. okay now we move to the next task. we have classified the words according to the pronunciation of their final ed. ديجا درت اون فيديو على الفاينل ايدي. درت لكم على دو تو والاد كامل القواعد اللي تلحقوهم في هاد لا لوسون هاي مكتوبه اني دايرتها ديجا ونخلي لكم الرابط اسفل الشاشه. اوكي اسفل لا فيديو نخلي لكم لو لين تاع لا لوسون هديه. دونك we start with the first one. عندنا slammed. what do we say? do we say slammed or slammed? of course we say slammed. okay slammed. and I will leave the link. خليكم لو لين تاع الفيديو تاع هاد الدرس تعاودوا تشوفوه باش تريفيزيو بيان. اوكي كوز عندهم بزاف دي وت والاد هادو لي سون هادوما باش تعرفوهم. كاين كيفاش تعرفوهم على حسب لي سون على حسب لي كونسون اللي تلقاوهم. وهذوك لي كونسون كامل القواعد تاعهم تاع هاد لي 3 اني دايرتهم لكم في هذيك لا فيديو. اوكي so just go and check it. روحوا شوفوها. اوكي ريفيزيو هاد لا لوسون بالك طيح لكم. okay so we have slammed and then we have the next one erupted. وقلنا باللي عند الإد نلقاو دايما هذه التي دايما تكون كي نلقاوها تي قبل الأدي باينة باللي سا سي برونونس إد نقولو erupted. okay erupted. next one what do we have? in the next one we have sorry that okay so next one we have praised because we have the z sound so we say praised. okay praised. okay great yes praised. okay next one we have rushed so the sh sound عندنا ش هذا هو الش نقولو rushed ما نقولوش rushed ما نقولوش rashid we say rushed. okay rushed great. okay so this is it. روحوا شوفوا هذيك لا فيديو تشوفوا بيان على هاد الاخر كتوالفوهم تجيكم piece of cake. okay next we have the last task. fill in the blanks words from the list so that the text makes sense. so عندنا هذه بيان سور هاد الكابابل يعطيوكم هدايا ويزيدوكم باراغراف واحد اخرى تو ديبون باراغراف على واش تكون. okay so now yes we have this. fill in the blanks with the words from the list. وعندنا volunteer we have humanitarian and homeless and help. so the red crescent and the red cross are وشنو هما هادو of course وشنو هما le croissant rouge etc. وشنو volunteer humanitarian homeless ولا help organization منظمة تاع وشنو so of course this is it. yes yeah and then
space please with I will change the color to red. Organizations they provide واش يمدوا لنا هذوما واش يمدوا لنا though they of course they help يساعدوا right so they of course help okay in red. Yes, we change the color. Don't write with red, huh? In case of disasters, thousands of uniformed volunteers متطوعين. Okay, volunteers, right? Space, volunteers. Yes, and of course here it's not capitalized. Yes, V. Give care of the injured and and the rest. Last one, homeless. Okay, homeless people. ناس بدون مأوى. Okay, ما عندهمش مأوى. Homeless. Okay, good. So this is it. This was the video of today for second year students. For the paragraphs, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I will try to make a video for you. If not, I will leave in my stories, maybe on my Instagram. If you have any questions concerning them, of course you can contact me. You know where to find me. Here I mean. Till then, take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and see you in the next video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you!